Okay, so start off with telling me what tattoos that you have.
I have 2 tattoos, and one is my daughter's name, Malia, on my wrist, and one is my son's name, Malachi, on my forearm.
Okay, and why did you get them tattoos?
Because my children mean a lot to me, and I thought that, yeah, they're going to be with me for life, so I don't mind having them on my body for life.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's lovely when people get their children's names tattooed on them. It's like a proper meaning to a tattoo.
Definitely.
Makes sense. So, obviously, you are a lovely and fabulous black woman in the British society. So, what do you think about getting the tattoos on darker skin? Because, you know, some people might think that they're not going to be as clear, they might not show up as well.
I think, like, it just really depends on the person. Obviously, as black people, we all have different skin tones, and like, I'm not too dark, just like a chocolatey type of brownish. But when I got my first one, my son's name, on my forearm, I saw it and I was like, not being rude, but if I was a little bit lighter, it would have actually looked better. Maybe I should have got it on my wrist, some lighter there. That's why I got my daughter's one on my wrist here. It kind of just depends on the person, and I mean, there's so many, like, for example, Lil Wayne, who he's got tattoos absolutely everywhere, and some of them you can't really see because it's dark. It's really what it means to you, and if it's significant to you, then that's fine.
Do you just have to stick to sort of black and grey ink, or like can you get like colours incorporated?
That is another one. So on my arm I've got my son's name, Malachi, and then the little dot for the eye, I've got it in a heart, and he shaded it red and you can't see it, whereas on white skin or on a lighter skin you'll be able to see it clearly. It just looks like normal green blackish ink. It doesn't look red.
No.
And this one as well, Malia's tattoo, he put a bit of red in there which you can't see. So colours don't really come out great on black skin, unfortunately.
So what do you have, sort of any advice for, you know, people with darker skin who are thinking about getting tattoos but are unsure because of that reason, that they might not show up or anything like that?
Well, if it, like I said, if it's significant to you and you really want to get a tattoo and you think that's what you want to do, then definitely go for it. But just be mindful, because if I could have put Malachi's name somewhere else, then I would have, because some people see it and like they don't just say, okay, that says Malachi. They like kind of squint and they look and they think, oh, okay, what does that say? Okay, and they read it out slowly. So it's like, okay, if I got it somewhere like the other side of my forearm where it's a little bit lighter, they'll be able to see it properly there. But that's where I wanted it. And so just be mindful and do it somewhere where you think it's best. Even if you are really, really dark and the tattoo's not like anyone's gonna be able to hardly see it, it does not matter. It's up to you.
It's like, what you want.
It's what you want. So
I know, like, there's actually tattoos that can be done with white ink. Do you reckon
like glow in the dark?
Yeah, like do you reckon like the white ink would maybe show up better on darker skin?
That would be good, because it'd really kind of bring it out. If you put it on the outline, it would bring it out a bit more.
So more like an outline rather than using white ink for the whole thing?
Probably, yeah. Because I think the normal colour for the tattoo looks good. So if you just put the white on around the outside, it'd look good, And I don't plan to have any more children, but if I do, and do you know what, that's another thing, because Malachi's tattoo is really big, and Malia's one is not like, it's not as big, and so one of my friends was saying to me, well, what if like they grow up and Malachi's like, oh, my tattoo's big and your tattoo's small, nah. I'm like, well, it's what's significant to me, and so, you know, it's not a competition. I've still got both names. If I have any more children, they'll probably go on my back or on my legs or somewhere, but
so you'll find somewhere
I'll find somewhere to stick them. So yes. But to be honest, not everyone, like some other parents might think, oh, like I don't really want to get my children's names on my body, you know, but I don't know, it's up each to their own. Everyone's different, and that's what I thought was best for me.
Okay, so thank you for all of your lovely opinions and views on tattoos. Thank you for talking to us.
No worries.